It's time for bookkeeping, beer, and BS. So I first want to start at the nuts and bolts of the financial systems within our business, not even like the bookkeeping stuff now. The first thing that we do, or that we should be doing when we set up one of these home service businesses like we've got, is setting up a business bank account. And I still see and we all know that that's a thing. And even like the guys that don't have it yet know shit, I know I need to be more disciplined about that stuff. I still see a lot of times where people they might have a business bank account, but they're still crossing personal and business stuff left and right and back and forth. I see it from a bookkeeping lens in our own businesses, especially because we have business partners and stuff like that. We've always had to be really diligent about it. Dave and Rob, how, I assume, we do Rob's book, so I know what he's got. Dave, we'll get your books. We're going to get your books at some point, Dave.
As long as my wife keeps slacking, you'll get them.
Yeah. We'll keep distracting her with my back problems and stuff, and then she'll suck at her bookkeeping. Did you guys ever stumble through that, or do you feel like you hit that step one on the head right from the get-go in your businesses?
Oh, totally stumbled through it. I remember years ago, it's my business. Can I just pull out money whenever I want? And then, and then at the end of the year, you just hand all your shit to the accountant, and he's like, dude,
somebody else figures it out for you, right?
Yeah, right.
You create the mess, and it's you do the cooking. Somebody else does the cleaning, right? That's what we got.
Definitely struggled for many years. First of all, it's how can I pay myself? You know what I mean? It's I'm just grabbing money when I can grab money.
Mm-hmm.
And then you start trying to pay yourself, and then, you're taking the taxes out. I even had my accountant tell me, oh, you're paying yourself too much, or you're not. Actually, he said, you're not paying yourself enough. And then I started paying myself too much. And he's like, well, you paid way too much money in taxes. Why are you paying yourself so much? I'm like, dude, you told me I didn't pay myself enough.
Yeah. I was just following your lead.
Exactly.
Rob, where are you at? We weren't doing your books from day one. How have you been doing from where'd you start?
Yeah, so we were talking about it. Bookkeeping is certainly one of the first things as a self-employed person to make that good decision to have somebody else handle it, because I don't want to do that. I want to go power wash a house. I want to go fix a motor. I don't want to go with the bookkeeping side of it. I used to do absolutely no bookkeeping stuff for the entire year. It would go through its own bank account.
Mm-hmm.
And
so, but you at least had the business checking account. You weren't doing bookkeeping per se, but at least your finances were split.
For the most part, the problem was just when we didn't have big enough lines of credit for some things. And so there was definitely a good bit that got put onto the personal credit card,
mm-hmm.
and that had to be then moved over and then reimbursed. And then all right, wait a second, let's move all this money. What's going on?
Yeah.
No, this isn't an owner equity withdrawal. This is reimbursing me for what I already paid on my other.
Yeah, the other withdrawal.
Oh, I'm laughing. Yeah, I don't know how many times I loaned the business money, and same thing, personal credit cards. Man, when my accountant got a hold of me, I had so many personal credit cards mixed in with the business. It was embarrassing.
I don't. This is my nerdy bookkeeping viewpoint of it. Is our life as bookkeepers isn't terrible when guys or gals spend personal money on their business card. It's really easy for us to bookkeep for that, because it's just oh, that was a personal expense. It's really no different than had you distributed the money to yourself and then spent it wherever you spent it.
Yep.
What sucks, and where you as a business owner, you end up losing a lot of value, is if you spend business money on your personal card, because then your CPA, your bookkeeper doesn't see it, your CPA doesn't see it. And unless you're diligent enough to reimburse yourself and call it an expense and have the paperwork, then it's just then it's not wiping out income that you are otherwise paying taxes on.
Yeah, I was going to say, you're doing yourself a disservice because you're paying taxes on the money that you're
paying taxes on the stuff you personally spent money on.